Oh, hey YouTube, it's really good. My name is Vivicolor, and I am your coach of the South Texas Save-A-Lies, and I'm back with the second week of PGBL battles against Mr. Chabry, who is the coach of the Kentucky Typhlosions. This is the team we're going to be bringing: the Pelipper, Kingdra, Clefable, Mismagius, Garchomp, and Fortress. If you want absolute specific sets and EV spreads, check out the team builder video that I posted before this one if you haven't already seen it. So the team that I predicted Chabry to bring was the Mega Scizor, the Dragonite, the Jellicent, the Roserade, the Mandibuzz, and the Alolan Muck. So let's see how good we are. Let's see how good we are at predicting. I bet he's been sitting here for a while. I've been making him wait. I had to redo my intro 1 or 2 times. I always do that. I get kind of choked up on saying things. Okay, so he brought the Typhlosion, which is actually really surprising to me. But I'm off by 1 here. He did not bring the Roserade. I wonder if he didn't bring the Roserade because he knows that Mega Swampert is not a thing yet. Or maybe okay, so this is my thought process. The Mandibuzz and the Scizor are both carrying Defog. I think that because I watched his video last week and they were both carrying Defog because he was super terrified of Stealth Rocks. That being said, I'm still just gonna lead with, do I wanna lead with Garchomp? Yeah. I'm gonna lead with Garchomp because this is the physically defensive variant of Garchomp, and if you watched my first video, or not my first video, but the team builder video, then you know that this Garchomp has Fire Blast. This Garchomp has Fire Blast, so I think we can lead this. I think it's fine. Let's see. I'm kind of predicting the Scizor to be defensive. I'm predicting the Scizor and the Mandibuzz to be the defensive sets that he used in his last match. The Jellicent is really good here because it means I can't just spam Hydro Pump or Surf with Kingdra. That was kind of my prediction there. But at the same time, I think I'm still in a pretty decent place because a Draco Meteor from Kingdra 2 shots the Jellicent. Pretty sure the Draco Meteor 2 shots the Jellicent, especially after rocks. All right. Oh man, is he gonna leave the Scizor? I'm kind of anticipating the Scizor. Yes, okay. So, is he going to anticipate the rocks? I don't know. The Scizor could just go for a knockoff, and then I would be in not the greatest position. But at the same time, if it does that, it's gonna take 25%. I'm assuming he's going to just bullet punch here. I'm assuming he's gonna either U-turn, bullet punch, I don't know. The moral of the story is, if he touches me at all, he's taking 25% from the rough skin plus the Rocky helmet, and this Fire Blast has a chance of one-shotting after that. Or it might not have a chance of one-shotting, but it's going to do a lot of damage. I'm not going to set up the Stealth Rocks this turn. I'm not. I won't do it. I won't do it. I don't want to get red. So let's see what he goes for here. Mega Scizor is evolved. I just get my Fire Blast off. Big damage. U-turn. Oh my goodness, this Scizor's useless. This Scizor's garbage. It's not a Pokemon anymore. Look at this. Look at this. Rough skin, Rocky helmet. Done. This Scizor's dead to me sneezing on it with the right Pokemon. Or with the wrong Pokemon. This Scizor's done. What's your pivot to this? What do you bring in? I can see the Mandibuzz. I can't see the Muck coming in. The Mandibuzz. I'm kind of assuming this is going to go for a knockoff. A knockoff or a, let's see, a knockoff or potentially a, oh man, what is this move I'm looking for? Not Fake Out. That's the wrong move. Foul Play. I knew it started with an F. Okay. So the Mandibuzz is here. I don't think I have an opportunity to set up rocks currently, which is unfortunate, but I just don't think I can. I can go out into Raid and start, I can go under, I think that's what I'll do. Because I don't know specifically what this Mandibuzz wants to do. I know that last week this was a special wall. I'm going to go out into Raid. I'm predicting does Mandibuzz even get knockoff? I don't actually know. Foul Play. This is kind of what I was expecting. He seems pretty high on Foul Play from Mandibuzz last week. So I think we're good here because last week the set was Foul Play, Roost, U-turn, and Defog. So I can either A, set up spikes predicting a switch here, or just Volt Switch out. I think I'm gonna go for the Volt Switch. I don't need to hazard stack yet, and I can just go out into a check. So he's gonna withdraw. I'm kind of predicting him to go out into the Typhlosion. Yes. Okay. All right. All right. All right. We're doing it. We're doing it. So this isn't gonna do much. Okay. It's a nice little chip though. It's a nice little chip. Okay. So now I think I can just set up my rain for what is essentially free. I think I can set up my rain for free. I don't think that I can stay in because last week he was really adamant about using about using sort of like what's the word I'm looking for here? Unconventional hidden powers. Like, I think he had hidden power rock on 2 Pokemons, Typhlosion and the Roserade. So if he has hidden power electric on his Typhlosion, then I could be in not the best position. I think I can take that chance though, right? I think I'm just gonna click U-turn. I'm gonna click U-turn and see what he does. Oh, if this is hidden power electric, I might just go down. All right, well, it's not hidden power electric, or it might have been hidden power electric. Either way, we lived 1. Okay, so now I think it's, okay, so I have to preserve Pelipper until the very end, and if he gets Stealth Rocks up, I have to get them away before I switch Pelipper back in, because I absolutely have to have my Rain. So I'm gonna go out into Spout here, and I'm predicting the Jellicent to be the switch in, so I'm just gonna go straight for a Draco Meteor. That's my play, and I'm sticking to it. Draco Meteor. This kind of puts us in a rough spot. Just a little bit of a rough spot. Because our Pelipper is really, really weak. For the Pelipper to be, like, at full health again, I would need to switch it in on something that it outsped that did not have a priority move. So, like, potentially Mandibuzz. The Pelipper might be able to come in and... What's Mandibuzz's base speed? I need to look that up real quick. Mandibuzz base speed 80, so maybe not. All right, how much is this Draco Meteor gonna do? By most common sets, I should 2-shot. That's not a 2-shot. That's not even close. It's fine though. I think we can just go out into. This isn't the best. I'm predicting like a Will-O-Wisp or some type of other, like some other type of move. I think we can go out into Raid here, or I can go out into Bellatrix. I think I'll go out into Raid. Or okay. If I go out into Raid, I get to Volt Switch, but then I'm kind of like at the mercy of whatever he's using. And I'm assuming it's probably like either the Will-O-Wisp Hex Scald set with Recover. I'm assuming this thing has Recover, 100%. So where does that leave me in life if this thing has Recover? It's going to be kind of hard to whittle down, I'm not going to lie. I cannot tell a lie. All right, let's go into Raid. Is that smart? I can go into Raid and set up spikes, or I can just go out into Clefable. I'm gonna go into Raid. I'm gonna go into Raid and see what this thing does, because I can't just stay in. I'm assuming he's gonna go for a Recover here. It would be like, I think just straight up the Withdraw. What are we going out into? Scizor. I'm actually okay with this, I think. I'm assuming he's gonna like try and go for the Roost here, probably. Which is fine with me. Like, the Roost is like an alright play here, but I'm just gonna go for the straight up Volt Switch. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go for a Volt Switch. Let's see what he does and go for a Volt Switch. The Roost. Yeah. Of course. Why wouldn't you go for the Roost? Okay, so now it's a matter of, I'm gonna switch in my Kingdra again. And then do I just go for the water type attack this time? Actually, I could just go out into Bellatrix here, knowing that I'll outspeed and get a Will-O-Wisp off. How does that sound? Actually, I'm just gonna go out into Garchomp. I'm gonna go out into Garchomp here, and then I'm just gonna set up my Stealth Rocks. 100% that's what I'm gonna do. Set up Stealth Rocks. Done. I'm predicting like a U-turn here. I'm predicting that this set is U-turn, Bullet Punch, Defog, and Roost. Well, we know Roost. We know Roost and U-turn for sure. So I'm predicting that the other two moves are Bullet Punch and Defog. It's the same set he used first week. That's the only reason I have that, like, that idea in my head. Whew, okay. At some point, I'm gonna need to get Clefable in to like start Wish Passing. Oh, that's how I can sort of health up the Pelipper, is get Clefable in. Good call. Good call. I'm kind of predicting a U-turn into the Mandibuzz here. That's my current prediction. All he's seen from us is Fire Blast, right? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure all he's seen is Fire Blast. I would predict another U-turn into a Mandibuzz or a U-turn into something. Like, I don't think he's just going to stay in and set up another Roost. If he does, that would probably be his best play, because his Scissor goes back to full health, and like now we're in a little bit of trouble. Okay, just the straight up withdraw. Oh, because U-turning chunks him for 25%. All right, so seeing this, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that he's just gonna use straight up defog, which means that I'm just switching out into Clefable. Yeah, I'm gonna switch out into Clefable. Then I'm gonna assume that he's gonna defog. Then I'm gonna assume he's gonna switch out, and I'm gonna wish past to Pelipper. Is that smart? Unclear. I could just go for the Moonblast here, and it wouldn't be terrible. All right, what do you have that wants to eat this Moonblast? Muck. Muck could eat a Moonblast pretty well. I'm actually just gonna double out. How does that sound? How many turns of rain do we have left? This is the last turn of rain. All right, I'm going to click. Switching into Clefable wasn't fantastic here, I don't believe. I'm gonna click Wish and see what he does. Withdraws the Mana Buzz, goes out into Muck. I think we're fine with this. Like, I think this is an acceptable line of play here. So the rain stopped. We cannot switch out into Pelipper right now. That's not a thing we can do. I can switch out into Sharknado, predicting like a knockoff maybe. We'll do that. A knockoff or a poison jab. Like, I think anything the Muck does, like Sharknado is going to be able to handle really well, and then I can just Earthquake. Or I can threaten the Earthquake, just kind of assuming he'll go out into Mana Buzz. Knockoff. That was a good line. Strong line. I no longer have a Rocky helmet. It's a little upsetting. Okay. So I think now I can just set up the Stealth Rocks again. That's what I'll do. I'll just get my rocks up. I'm assuming he's just going to switch out into Mana Buzz, so we're just like kind of going back and forth. Actually, it's too late. You can't go back like you can on Showdown. If I predict him to go out into Mana Buzz, then I should probably just like switch out inherently to something that can handle Mana Buzz. The only problem is the things that handle Mana Buzz are like Kingdra in the rain. All right, out into Mana Buzz. Here we go. All right. So now he can get a foul play off using my attack stat, or he can defog. I'm predicting him to defog, so I'm just gonna click Dragon Tail and see where that gets us in life. See how much, like, gauge how much damage a Dragon Tail does, and then after that, we'll see where we get. I'm assuming that the Dragon Tail's not gonna do too much, but I'm also assuming this Mana Buzz is especially defensive, so it might do a little bit more than I'm expecting. Just Mana Buzz is so bulky. Base, like, 105 defense and 95 special defense. Okay. I don't feel like I'm too far behind right now, but I don't feel like I'm ahead. I can't keep my hazards up to save my life, and my Pelipper is really, really low. So this could be kind of game breaking here, depending on like what gets switched out. See, this is pretty good, because now I can just go for a Fire Blast here, and like I'm kind of assuming he just has to switch back into Mana Buzz, right? If the Fire Blast got a burn on the Mana Buzz, I think we'd be doing like so much. We'd be doing the most. He can't stay in. He can't stay in. He's not going to U-turn. He's not going to roost. He can't like just like kind of hope for a Fire Blast miss here. Like he 100% has to switch out. And his switch into Garchomp historically has been Mana Buzz. Yeah, I could have gone for another Dragon Tail, I think, and it would have been fine. Like, I think going for another Dragon Tail probably would have been good there. All right, so the Mana Buzz and the Jellicent both have leftovers, confirmed. All right, so I'm kind of predicting the foul play here. So I think we can just go out into our raid, right? I think that's the proper play. Like, I have no reason to take all this foul play damage from Garchomp. because it's going to be a lot. My attack stats still, like, even though I don't even think I'm invested in attack. I don't remember the set entirely. No, it's HP, defense, and then speed. So the foul play would still hurt though, but it might chip the Mandibuzz for more, like that plus a Dragon Tail might put the Mandibuzz in like a decent range. I could also predict a Roost here. I'm just assuming the foul play is coming. Seemed really high on foul play. Yeah. Okay. All right, so I think I'm actually just gonna click Spikes here. It'll put damage out on anything. Like, we can start predicting like some reasonable things here. All right, fight. Actually, maybe we can just like repeat the exact same line as last time. Switch into Pelipper. Like, he's gonna switch out into Typhlosion, switch into Pelipper, and then just don't stay in. I think that sounds reasonable. I also can't imagine he's gonna go for foul play again. And it was foul play and U-turn, and I think that my Lotus actually would live a U-turn at the range it's at. All right, that's the play. Let's get the rain set up again. Oh man, if Pelipper dies on this play, like, okay, so let's assume that the Mandibuzz goes for U-turn. Then we're in a pretty bad spot if this kills. Okay, come on. Oh god, please live. You're defensive, Pelipper. You can do it. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, my Pelipper is alive and well, and that's all that matters. My Pelipper is here. My Pelipper is here to stay. Alright, so now I think I need to know what Jellicent's base speed is. Because if Jellicent is slower than me, I can actually just stay in and click Roost. Because I'm assuming the Jellicent has absolutely 0 speed investment. Alright, I would outspeed if the Jellicent has 0 speed investment. Muck. Oh, the pursuit is so real. The pursuit is so real. Alright, what's Muck's base speed? Alolan Muck. 50. Alright, I'm assuming he's gonna go for pursuit. I'm just clicking... Or I can just click Roost, right? Yeah. Okay, alright, click Roost. Or maybe he's gonna click Knockoff. If the Muck has any speed investment and or goes for Shadow Sneak, then I die. And I'm wasting a turn of rain while doing so. Okay, we got the Roost off. Whew! I'm predicting a Pursuit here, which I don't think will do much damage. Okay, cool. How much are we doing? How much are we talking? Not enough. Alright, so can I go for a Scald here? Or better yet, a Hurricane? I think I can go for a Hurricane, and I think it's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to go for a Hurricane. I think I can actually just, like, kind of stonewall this Muck. If it's the Poison Touch Muck and it gets poisoned on me, that would be pretty bad. I'm kind of predicting the Knockoff now, which is bad because it means my rain turns will get a lot lessened. But I also don't think that I can just switch out into Pursuit right now. I also don't really want anyone else to take a Knockoff. I mean, I could go out of the Garchomp and that would be fine. If this Hurricane confuses, like if we're a god and this Hurricane gets the confusion, it doesn't. We're gonna live this, right? 7. I'm actually kind of predicting him to go for a Shadow Sneak now. Like, thinking that I'll Roost. So I'm gonna switch out into Garchomp. I'm predicting a Shadow Sneak. Him thinking I'll Roost. Oh, please. Please go for that sweet Shadow Sneak. Come on. Do damage to yourself. Yes, this is gonna do like 3 damage. We don't play these games here. Oh, the Poison Touch is so good right now, though. Jeez, it's okay, because he has to switch out. He absolutely can't stay in. And I think he's just gonna go out into Mandibuzz, so we can just, like, click Dragon Tail here. Like, he can't stay in, or I don't think he would, at least. I don't think he would stay in and try to, like, 1v1 the Garchomp with his Muck. So I think he'll go out into Mandibuzz, because historically it's been his answer. This would be so much better if we had any hazard in play whatsoever. But he's doing a really good job of keeping the field clear of hazards. I think once Mandibuzz is gone, like, it's not really going to be an issue. Like, once Mandibuzz is no longer a Pokemon on his team, then it really, like, keeping hazards up will not be a problem because the Scissor can't handle Garchomp. Like, the Scissor just cannot do anything to Garchomp. Okay, so I actually can't just stay in and keep Dragon Tailing because the poison damage is going to rack up. So if I predict him to switch into Mandibuzz again, I think it's okay to go out into Spout here. I think it's time. Like, maybe he stays in, like, assuming that, though, and goes for knockoff. That would be pretty bad for me. No, just withdraws. Please go into Mandibuzz. All right. So I know that Draco Meteor probably doesn't take this thing out. I wish I would have calced that. All right, I'm going to click Draco Meteor. Or Ice Beam? I'm going to click Draco Meteor. It just does more. All right. Also, like, once I get rid of the freaking Jellicent, I'll be, like, A-okay at just, like, spamming Water-type moves, and it'll be good. This could go poor for me if the Draco Meteor misses. This could go poor for me if, I think it could, basically, if the Mandibuzz stays in and it does not enough where the second Draco Meteor would pick up the 2-shot, then it's poor for me. It's, like, bad. It's bad juju. This is the bulkiest team in North America. Scissor with Roost. I'm assuming the Jellicent has Recover. We haven't actually seen anything from the Jellicent other than just switching in and having leftovers. I should be writing things down. Yeah, I should 100% be writing things down. Taking some notes here. Let's see. The Scissor is defensive. We know that. It has Roost. And U-turn. And I think that's all we've seen. The Mandibuzz has Defog. U-turn. We saw that. Oh, can this please kill? If this kills, I would be so happy. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay. I feel really good about our position now. This was kind of like the first big break in the game. Like the first real big break, but I feel really good about our position now. Alright, I'm actually just going to switch out into Jellicent here. Or, Jellicent, that's what he has out. I'm going to switch out into Clefable. Whew, okay. So the Mandibuzz is dead, knocked out by the Kingdra for a Draco Meteor, so we don't have to worry about that. The Alolan Muck is still around, but I think it's relatively damaged. Like, it's at, like, around half health, right? I think the Scissor's around half health, too. Jellicent use Recover. Yeah, it's kind of what I anticipated. I know he can just stay in here, so I'm just going to go for a Wish. Like, I'm hoping that he switches out based on the fact that I switched in my Clefable. He probably thinks that the Clefable is Magic Guard. It's what I brought last week, and it's just like the more popular set. But I'm actually unaware because I 100% anticipate this. Oh no, he's just going straight for the Toxic. That's fair. Like, that's a fair play, to be honest. Okay, I'm actually just going to let that slide. And then what am I going to switch out into? I can switch out into... I can't switch out into Lotus here unless I predict him to switch, but I don't think I do that. So what's the play? I think I go on to Bellatrix and, like, threaten a Shadow Ball. I think it's time. It's time for Bellatrix. I don't think that I'll die to a single one of his attacks. If we take an attack here, that's fine. We'll heal off with Wish. What are we doing? What are you doing? Use Shadow Ball. If we don't survive this, I'm gonna feel like an idiot. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We eat those for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay. Now I think you kind of have to go out into Muck here, right? So I can just click Will-O-Wisp. I don't think I can just click Shadow Ball. I think I'm just going to double out, predicting Muck to come in. I'm going to double out into Sharknado. Does that seem reasonable? I'm gonna double out. Yeah, I'm gonna double out into Sharknado. Yeah. All right, I'm doing it. The play has been made. Oh, just straight up protect. Seems good. Okay, well, this puts me in a little bit of a predicament. I'm actually just gonna click Stealth Rocks because I'm faster. The protect seems really loose here just because I guess you're just scouting, but now I have rocks up and I don't think you can do anything about it. Like the scissor can come in, sure, but I don't think that that's fantastic. All right, I'm gonna go back out into Clefable. Clefable, I'm gonna click, I'm gonna go into Clefable. I'm gonna click Heal Bell. Or Aromatherapy is, I think, the move I have. And then I'm gonna click Wish. I don't think this Jellicent can do anything to me. Now, if he, by some strange reason, goes out into Muck here, I think we have problems. Muck or Scissor, I guess? Use Shadow Ball. All right, we should be able to take this pretty good. Okay, so the Jellicent has Shadow Ball, S-Ball, Protect, and Toxic, and then probably Scald. Probably Scald. All right, I'm gonna click Aromatherapy here, or Heal Bell. I do have Heal Bell. This is fine for me. I wonder if he's gonna go for the Defog here. I don't think he has that luxury. I'm gonna switch into Garchomp. Just because I don't think there's anything Scissor can reasonably do to Garchomp, like whatsoever. And if he goes for a physical attack, he'll just take damage. I'm kind of assuming he goes for the Defog here. Kind of a little bit. But I don't think I get the luxury to Wish Pass. Like, I think I have to switch out to Garchomp now. So I think he's gonna go for a Roost or he's gonna go for a Defog. Those are my thoughts. If he goes for a Bullet Punch, that would be great for us, but I don't see that happening. Roost. Okay. See, this is fine. Like, you can Roost in my face. I still have Fire Blast, and you can't do anything to me. So the question is, do I sort of predict the Defog here? I think I'm just going to click Dragon Tail. Because I think he just has to switch. Unless he wants to lose his Scissor, I think he has to switch. Oh, man. It's really heating up. If he predicts, like... No, that wouldn't be good for him. If he predicts Fire Blast, who would he go out into? His Jellicent, probably? That'd be fine. I would just get Chip's rock damage in on things. Oh, man. I feel like I'm playing, like, at a decent level, but also kind of loose. Like, I feel like some of my plays are loose because I'm reading too much, maybe. Whew. We're gonna find out, though. Oh my god, how long has this match been going? This is gonna be a long battle. We are, what? We're close to 30 minutes in already, and we've net lost one Pokemon. Alright, I need to... Is my webcam still recording? Whew, I get nervous about that sometimes. Okay, we're good. Are we recording audio? Alright, we're good. This is too tense. This is too tense for me to, like, lose out on some sweet footage here. Okay. Alright. Alright, withdraws the Scissor, as I predicted, goes out into Muck. That's a strange line, I believe. This Muck's gonna take a lot from the Dragon Tail. Like, what if this kills the Muck? Can it please? Oh, I don't know if the crit mattered, but we got the crit. The Muck's gone. Bellatrix is so much better now. Bellatrix is so much better now. You have no clue. Oh my goodness. Bellatrix is actually good. I can Will-O-Wisp freely and just like take something out with Destiny Bond. All right, I feel like we're surgically like removing threats from his team. What you're switching now? I'm assuming it has to be Jellicent, right? Like, I wonder what the Jellicent's invested in, because every time I bring Jellicent, I just like automatically invest in physical defense because it's already relatively specially bulky, or is the opposite? I'm pretty sure it's that way, I'm pretty sure I do that and then just run Will-O-Wisp. What's Jellicent's bulk spread like? Yeah, Jellicent's special defense is 105, whereas its physical defense is 70. So he could try and get cute and bring out his Typhlosion here, I think. I would probably, like, the Typhlosion would probably take a life here, if I had to guess. Because I'm assuming it's choice Scarfed. Okay, so something that's really important to note here is that this Dragonite no longer has Wonder Scale, and if I predict him to go for an Outrage, then I think I can just go out into Raid here though, right? Like, there's no need for me to lose Sharknado right now. I'm just going to go out into Clefable, because he's either going to go for an Outrage or a Dragon Dance, or he's going to predict that I'm going to go out into Clefable and he's going to go for an Iron Head. If he goes for an Iron Head, that's bad for me, and I lose out on, like, a lot of health. I don't think it'll knock out from this range necessarily, but I lose out on a lot of Clefable's health. If he goes for Dragon Dance, that's really good for me, because he probably doesn't predict my Clefable, or no, he has to know it's unaware now because he Toxic'd it and it took damage, so. Oh man, let's see how well he's keeping up his information. Alternatively, my play was to go out into Raid and then just Volt Switch out after eating up a hit. What did you go for? Extreme Speed. It's kind of like the middle ground play. All right, based on that damage, an Iron Head will 100% kill. I can't believe I switched out to an Extreme Speed though. Like, Garchomp would have ate that. Garchomp would have ate that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. All right, I'm gonna go into Raid because I have to. I'm predicting the Iron Head here. He brought Iron Head last week. It was like Iron Head, Outrage, Dragon Dance, something, something. Iron Head. Okay, that's fine. I think the Dragonite is officially invalid, like not a real Pokemon. So I'm gonna click Volt Switch here. Go out into, yeah, the Dragon Dance is kind of what I assumed. I'm gonna go out into Pelipper. Set up the rain. He's gonna take a shot at me, most likely. Like, I can't imagine him not taking a shot at me. But it's gonna be Extreme Speed. Most likely. So I'm gonna go. I can't go out into Kingdra. I can't. Like, I just can't do that. So I could sack off Sharknado here. I think that's what I'll do. What does he have left on this team? Yeah, I can sack off Sharknado, and I think it's relatively safe. Like, it's not great, but I think it's fine. It's, like, just fine. He'll, like, most likely take a little bit of damage while I sack it off. And if he ever clicks Outrage, like, I can just switch into the Clefable. It's a little upsetting that I have to, like, sack off Sharknado. But I think that I have to do this, because then I can bring in my Kingdra. The Kingdra will live a +1 Extreme Speed, most likely. I hope the Kingdra lives a +1 Extreme Speed, because he can't go for Outrage against the Kingdra, just specifically because I outspeed and get a... I would outspeed and get a Draco Meteor off. Okay. Go out into Sharknado. Whatever you do, you're touching me, so you're losing 12% more of your health. The Extreme Speed. Yeah, that's fine. We'll live that. Now the question is, what do you go for? Because, like, you're going to take damage here no matter what. So I'm going to click Dragon Tail. I'm assuming just another Extreme Speed. This is so tense. Oh, he predicted the Clefable, I guess. Maybe? Asterisk? Unclear. Okay. Whew. All right, take a breath. Take a breath. We're doing fine. All right, go out into Spout. He has to click Extreme Speed, and I could click... Okay, so if he stays in, he has to click Extreme Speed. I could click Ice Beam, but if he switches into the Jellicent, that does actual nothing. So I'm just going to go for the Draco Meteor. I 100% outspeed, like I know that for facts. So if he stays in and goes for Extreme Speed and doesn't get a crit, I think we like kill the Dragonite. And this was his biggest threat. Heart's pounding. Nerves wracking. Nerves wracking. If I miss the Draco Meteor, oh, don't speak those things. Don't speak those things. Come on. Okay, if I miss the Draco Meteor, like, we could just lose on the spot. We could. Withdraws the Dragonite. Just goes, okay, that's fine. The Dragonite will take 25% when it comes in. Take this. What if you just, like, can we just get a crit Draco Meteor and just, like, be done with this thing? Can we just be done with the Jellicent, please? Based on that damage, I think I'm going to stay in and go for another one. Oh, after leftovers, I'm not sure. After lefties, I'm not sure. This is like a free switch into Clefable. It's a free switch into Clefable to like Wish. Okay. How deep are we into this battle? 40 minutes. My goodness. My goodness. Never have I ever played one battle that took so long. There's a lot of shenanigans going on here. Withdraws the Jellicent, goes out into Scizor. That was a good switch. That was a real good switch. The Scissor's actually going to be really hard to deal with now. So he can defog, and then that gets rid of my things permanently. I think I'm just going to go right back out into Kingdra, though. Like, I see no reason not to. Or there probably is a reason not to, actually. All right, I'm going to click Wish. Or I'll click Protect. If he defogs here, then we kind of got, like, we got dealt a bad hand. But I'm assuming a Bullet Punch is happening. No, the defog. Jeez. Get wrecked, me. Get wrecked, me. All right, so he cleared the hazards from his side of the field. I think I can go out into Raid. And that's like a fine line. I can go out into Raid. I can maybe set up spikes, or I can just Volt Switch. The moral of the story is the Scizor can do absolutely nothing to me. Oh, I didn't realize that when you protect, defog doesn't work. I would have stayed in and wished had I known that. That would have been a strong line. All right. What does he have left? He has a Typhlosion, the Dragonite, which is pretty low, the Scizor, and the Jellicent. All right, I'm gonna click spikes here. The Scizor can do nothing to me. I'm assuming it's gonna like U-turn. Can do actual nothing. Like, I guess it could roost here, but it seems largely irrelevant. That's fine. Basically, what I need to happen is I need the rain to stop, because my Mischievous carries, or my Mismagius carries, there we go. My Mismagius carries Mystic Fire, so I can just like switch out into Mismagius and get off of Mystic Fire, and we'll be good to go. All right, I'm gonna click Volt Switch. I'm assuming he's gonna defog again. I just set up a layer of spikes. He's gonna defog or he's gonna U-turn. One of those two things are gonna happen. And then I'll get off my Volt Switch and I'm gonna go to my Mismagius. That's my plan. That's my story. And then I think I can just click Shadow Ball. Probably. Like, I think the Dragonite's low enough that I can just click Shadow Ball and be done with that. And if not, we're in for trouble if not. I can definitely click Shadow Ball on the Jellicent, 100%. All right. Whew, okay. Bringing in the Bellatrix, and I'm just going to click Mystic Fire. I'm not going to think about it. I'm just going to click Mystic Fire. I'm not going to think about it. I'm just going to click Mystic Fire. Because I don't think he has a... Oh, if he switches into Typhlosion, he gets the Flash Fire boost. I should have thought it through. Oh, please. Please don't go into the Typhlosion. Oh my goodness. We're setting ourselves up for failure. I can't believe I just made that line. I cannot believe. Oh man, I need to plug in my 3DS. This battle's gone on so long, it's dying. I can't believe I didn't see that. Like, I didn't see that as a potential thing that could happen. Okay, so what's the story, Morning Glory? I think this Typhlosion's choiced. So if it's choice scarfed, it's gonna outspeed. Alright. Okay. So what's the plan here? I could go out into Spout resist. That's not good enough. Alright, I'm actually just gonna click Destiny Bond. Like, I'm gonna stay in and click Destiny Bond. The Eruption. That's what I was predicting here. That kills us, right? Like, it has to. Yeah. Oh my god. I should have just clicked Destiny Bond on the Switch. That would have been much better than going for Mystic Fire. Alright, I'm gonna bring out my Lotus. This thing's choiced. I think he has to switch out. And then I think my Kingdra kind of gets free reign from there. Like, I'm not super worried about it yet. If this thing's not choiced, then no, it has to be choiced, because otherwise Miss Maggie's would outspeed. Well, that's not necessarily true, because I went ahead and went Modest, because the only thing that outsped on his team was something that was scarfed, so I thought Modest was just like the better nature. I'm kind of disappointed Miss Maggie didn't get to do anything. This is fine. Yeah, I was gonna say this has to do like -3 damage. Alright, we're gonna click Draco Meteor here. Oh, was that smart? Because he can switch into the Scissor. And this would be the time to take out the Scissor, actually. I should have clicked Surf. I'm not making the best plays currently. I mean, that does a respectable chunk, but, like, he just gets to roost that off, essentially. Alright, Pokemon. And my team's getting dwindled down here. Like, I basically have access to Raid, Kingdra, and then, like, 0.1% of a Pelipper and a half-dead Clefable. I feel like I started playing really loose. Like, this game just went on for a super long time and I started playing really loose. We're actually down to 20 minutes left in the match. Like, that's how much time we have to complete this match. That's bananas. Had I just gone for Surf there, like, had I just been prediction.deck and gone for Surf, then we would have been in such a good place. Sunny Day. Seems like a strange move for Scissor to have. So he doesn't have Bullet Punch, he just has Sunny Day. That's good to know. Let's write this down. Sunny Day. I mean, it's fine. I'm just gonna click Volt Switch here. This is also fine. He's done really good at, like, managing, like... So wait, if the Scissor doesn't have, I can just... The Scissor doesn't have Bullet Punch, right? It has Roost, U-Turn, Sunny Day, and Defog. Yep. I can go out into Clefable for free. And I can Wish Pass to something. Wait, is this free? I feel like it's not free. I feel like I should have just gone out into Pelipper. All right. Well, we're gonna click Wish here. He's gonna go onto the Typhlosion. Like, that much we can anticipate. This core of Scissor and Jellicent is really putting in a lot of work. Like, really putting in a lot of work. I think he just goes out into Typhlosion here. I would predict that. Dragonite. This seems pretty aggressive, actually. So if I'm going for the Wish, I think that he'll predict me to go for Protect and just go for a Dragon Dance. Also, I'm not entirely sure that an Iron Head kills me from this range, so I'm just gonna click Moonblast. And then the Typhlosion is really the only thing I have to worry about. I'm not even entirely sure if an Iron Head would take me out from this range. To be like 100%, I'm not sure if it would. Like an unboosted Iron Head? I think a boosted Iron Head would. For sure. An unboosted Iron Head, I'm not entirely sure about. Yeah, I don't think he can go for Dragon Dance, actually, because if I just pass out into my Pelipper, like, he'd be in a really bad spot. So I think our Clefable is going to be pretty... we're either going to lose Clefable right now, or it's going to be low after this turn. Like, those are the only alternatives. Yeah, he goes for the Iron Head. Do we live? Oh my goodness. A crit. I think crit mattered. I really do. When I calced, I think Iron Head did like max 60% and it was a roll. Alright, so we go out into Lotus here. That much is clear. Hashtag bars. I think we're gonna lose. I was so confident too, but I think we're gonna lose. Like, I don't think there's anything we can do at this point. I really don't. He's free to go for Outrages. Like, it's not gonna do anything and he's locked into it. So that's pretty good for us. We might just be able to take this thing out with the Gyro Ball, actually. Like, I think I can set up... we're just gonna go for the Gyro Ball. Because I could set up spikes. But that seems less good than just getting rid of this guy. He's confused, so he's already like... He's already kind of donezo. Alright, cool. Hey, crit for crit. Alright, so the Typhlosion's a switch in here. Almost 100% positive. I can't. My nerves are on edge. Oh, I wanted to win so bad. I need this 2-0. I need this 2-0. Like, I need this 2-0 as much as I've ever needed anything else. I think Typhlosion's a switch in. He has Typhlosion, Scissor, and Jellicent left. Muck's gone, Mandibuss is gone, Dragonite's gone. Whew, okay. This is another week that I think my team would have been improved just by having Mega Swampert. This seems like a relatively aggressive switch, and I don't think that Raid's actually doing much for me anymore. I mean, Raid's like alright against the Scissor, I guess, but I don't think it's good enough. We have actual no way of healing our, yeah. I'm actually just gonna click Volt Switch. If he goes for the Eruption here, then he'll kill my Raid. But I think that Kingdra basically has to solo everything, which is like a super dangerous game. Because that means I have to be like on my prediction game. It's like almost a coin flip. Like once the Jellicent's dead, nothing else really matters. I'm 100% assuming he just clicks Eruption here. Like, I think he has to. Yeah, he definitely doesn't have to, but it's the safe line here. I can't handle this. I can't handle this. I mean, he could click Hidden Power, but that seems loose. Yeah, the Eruption. It should kill us. Like, I don't care if we're in the rain. Like, we're Bug Steel. Yeah, we're going down. All right, my prediction game has to be like 100% on point. Does he go out into the Scissor or does he go out into the Jellicent? I'm predicting him to go out into the Jellicent, just specifically because he went out into the Scissor last time. But what if he thinks that? Okay. Oh my goodness. How many turns of rain do we have left? We have 3. I think he goes out into the Jellicent here. I really do. Like, I really do. So with that knowledge, I'm just going to click Draco Meteor and hope that we were right. Oh, thank God. This thing's low enough, right? Okay. Okay. So what has to happen right now is specifically, I need the rain to end. So I need to burn 2 turns and then switch back in Pelipper. Okay, I think he's going to click Sunny Day here. So I'm just going to click Draco Meteor again. I need him to, like, manually get rid of the rain. And also, like, this thing can do nothing to spout outside of rain. Or in general. Like, he can defog, he can roost, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't care about any of that. I don't care about any of that. What I need him to do is to either set up Sunny Day or to, like, I don't know. He's just burning turns of rain for me at this point. It's like, I don't care about this. Please use Sunny Day. That would be... Okay, he's going to use Roost. That's also fine. I don't care. I'm just trying to burn turns of rain. Because I have to switch Pelipper back in. I don't need Draco Meteor anymore. I can just keep clicking it, and it's fine. This is the last turn of rain, right? See, the U-turn scares me. I have 0 clues what this Typhlosion's gonna do. The rain didn't stop either. So I can't switch into Pelipper, I can't. Okay. I have to click Draco Meteor. Like, as awful as this is, I just have to click Draco Meteor and then hope that I live whatever he does so that I can switch into Pelipper. Like, absolutely 100%, that's what I have to do here. Please, please let this be, like, something that's not going to kill me. Oh, thank God. Why are we still in the rain? I thought the rain ended that turn. Oh, I counted wrong. This is the last turn of rain. Wait, that was my last Draco Meteor. That was my last Draco Meteor. I'm struggling this turn. Good game. Good game. Oh my God, I can't believe I just did that. Good game. I'm super disappointed in myself. I'm super disappointed with the way I played, to be honest. Like, kind of bananas disappointed. 1, I miscounted rain because I thought it counted reverse than it did. 2, I'm upset because of the Mystic Fire play with the Mischievous. Like, just super disappointed in myself. I'll click Roost, but I'll click Scald. It doesn't really matter. All right. Good game, Mr. Chabry. Good game. It was well fought. I am super disappointed with the way I played, but that's how it breaks. There were the synergy between Scissor and Jellicent was, like, honestly too much, and I thought I prepared for it. I think that I just needed to play a lot differently there. Like, you did a good job at keeping the hazards off, and it was just way too much for me to handle. Anyways, great game, Mr. Chabry. Kentucky Typhlosions are 2-0, and we are 1-1. So we're gonna come back next week and definitely snag a win, because I'm gonna prepare a million times more. Like, this team I spent like, I think 1 day preparing for, whereas the last time I spent like actual 4 or 5 days like doing homework on what I thought was the best team comp was. It's also pretty telling that I'm still down a Mega. Like, I don't have a Mega to use because Mega Swampert is still not released. So I don't want to attribute the entire loss to that, but Mega Swampert would have made that match so much more bearable. Like, Mega Swampert would have been able to, one, deal with the Jellicent super efficiently, deal with Amanda Buzz super efficiently, like Oko's Muck, Oko's, I think Scissor in the Rain, like, just like, had I had my Mega that I drafted around, I think we would be 2-0 right now, like 100%. But either way, that was a great game, and thank you so much. And if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and click that like button, especially if you want to give us a little bit of love since we just got that stinging loss. And I'm kind of done here, and I gotta leave. But before I leave, I want to go ahead and say that if you're new here, please go ahead and consider subscribing so you can keep up with everything we do. I'm going to start streaming again. But other than that, I'm done. Bye.